Well, good evening, everyone. It is great to see you. Do come in, grab a seat if you're still finding your way in. We are gathering this evening for Taskmaster. How exciting is that? We are looking forward to a really special night, having fun together as friends, and we're also doing something really fantastic tonight, which is we are raising money for our partnership that we have out in Africa, in Malawi, which there's a team from here going out to Malawi in just a couple of weeks' time, and we're raising some money to help out all the projects that we're doing out there. We will find out a little bit more about that later. Now, I apparently am Greg Davis. Never expected to be Greg Davis. That came as a little bit of a surprise to me. To be honest, Elle came to me and said that she wanted to do some kind of fun church activity, and then she mentioned the word drone. So I was all in. I didn't realise that she was signing me up for this. Now, I'm Greg, and Matt is Alex. If you know Taskmaster, you'll know that.
In the flesh. How are we all doing? Good. Excited for tonight.
It's going to be a great night. It's going to be really fun. And mainly because you and Elle worked so hard to line up 5 amazing contestants.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, none of them could make it. So we've got 5 others who are willing to do some crazy tasks for us this evening. Looking forward to what they bring us. So shall we welcome them?
I think we should.
Yeah, let's get them in the room. So first of all, the very indomitable Rob Young. Give him a hand. Woo. Welcome, Rob. Come and find yourself a seat on the end there. Second in the room this evening, we have the incredibly special Nathan Caskey. Welcome him to the room. Oh yeah.
Ooh, very good.
Coming in style.
Nice. Watch out.
What on earth are you doing, mate? Come and take a seat.
Did we get the health and safety policy on?
Yeah, I'm sure Tim did that, didn't you, mate?
That's good. Thanks. Good.
A health and safety policy? Perfect. Absolutely. Okay, third in the room this evening, we have the extremely questionable Kim Stansfield. Let's give him a hand. Welcome, Kim. Great to see you. Okay, fourth tonight, we are welcoming the fantastically affable Gracious Magova. Let's welcome her. And last, but definitely not least, we have the totally incredible Dawn Goodall. Well done, made it to the chair. Good start.
That's a good start.
Welcome, guys. It is great to have you here. Thank you for the prep that you've been doing for this for so long. We know that you have done some beautiful performances. We're going to see some of those videos tonight. Matt, tell us a little bit more of what's going on. Let's have a look at the prize task.
Yeah, so as hopefully you know, every Taskmaster show starts with a prize task, and so we have asked our contestants to bring in the best birthday gift for Jesus. Ooh, little ooh I hear.
Wow.
So let's start with Dawn. What have you brought in for Jesus?
Okay. So I had a little think, and I made him a quilt.
Wow.
I made him a quilt, and I made this quilt because it reminded me of our church. Because you get all sorts.
Yeah.
All sorts. And you put weird colours next to weird colours, and other things and different patterns. I've got a bit of tartan. Anyone from Scotland here? Yes, there we go. We've got some flowery bits and some stripy bits, people, and I thought, it's a bit like his church, really. It's made up of all sorts.
You can say that again.
Bits.
Wow. Look at that.
But the master tailor has put them together. Not that I'm blowing my own trumpet, but I think that's a pretty nice quilt.
Pretty
and
good.
I think he would really like that because it represents the work he's doing building us into a warm, cuddly place. There you go, that's me.
And you can change his nappy on it.
And you can change his nappy on it. Plus, they look quite nice on the Christmas cards instead of the old swaddling cloths. There you go.
Well,
There you go.
very good.
Nice one. Strong start. Gracious, take it away.
I thought nothing says Prince of Peace like a baby rattling a toy at 3 a.m. So this is not only historic but actually accurate and annoyingly noisy. This bronze rattle on the salmon salmon on the rattle is Jesus' practice toy for how much talking he's going to be doing in the future. So,
Right.
yeah,
Did you say historically accurate?
it is. Well,
Plastic
I'll explain
bottles?
that. I'll explain that.
This
Okay,
is
okay.
looking quite questionable.
past-
Remember, you are a member of the church. Well, in fact, you're a leader of the church. You've got to be a little careful here.
I will explain that. Back then, they had clay rattles, and this one resembles a bronze one, which used to be used by the aristocrat kids. So
Wow.
the King of Kings, hello, bronze.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I
That's
can
pretty
really
good.
see it. Yeah,
Well played.
thank you.
All right, Kim, what have you brought in
Okay.
for Jesus?
So can I get this from underneath the chair? This afternoon, having been reminded what I was supposed to be doing
Sarah.
by a certain person, personal auditor, I've got some tech bits. So if you
Uh-oh.
say, just get these going.
Oh, Sarah, he's not safe left without you, really, is he?
Well, I was going to set fire to it, but I understand. Right, I'm just going to put one in there. Hopefully you can see that. So this is basically it's basically a way of lighting a pathway. And for me, this is all about Jesus walking into your life, even in the darkest little stable that you might be finding yourself in, particularly if you're a baby, or somebody like me who's forgotten where he's supposed to be in the hotel. But then to lead people out in the darkness.
You are
out in
working
the
really hard for
darkness.
these points, aren't you? It's,
And there is the photo fit of him carrying his birthday present from a hormone.
Well, if he's already got one, why does he need
Yeah,
one
why
for his
does he need
birthday?
No, this was taken after he received the first version of it.
Not sure
But
about
it's
that
also
one.
brilliant if you've got a power cut.
So,
Ideal.
when you and Elle discussed having Kim,
yeah.
did you realise
It
this
wasn't
is
our
sort of
first
territory
choice, I
that we-
will admit. No. Okay. Just kidding, of course, kidding. Great, thanks, Kim. Nathan?
Well, my thing's over there. So
I think we've already seen it in action.
Oh, yeah.
Shiny.
So I brought this. It's a dirt scooter, not just any scooter. It's made for dirt and dusty paths. And I thought, if Jesus has this, he could get to places twice as fast.
Yeah.
So spread the gospel twice as fast.
I'm
so
loving
twice
it.
as more people.
Yeah. Jesus riding in on a scooter
Yeah.
rather than a donkey. That's
Yeah.
better ring to it. I like
In
it.
style.
It's going to go quicker.
Yeah?
Hold on. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Right, and maybe we've saved the best till last.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, following on from the bike, sometimes you need to use a bike to deliver food,
True.
don't you? So, I got my best awesome dad bag out. Now, what food item could there be in here? Now, if you were getting your dad, or in this case, Jesus' dad, a present, you might want to get him the biggest, juiciest, best burger in the world.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, where would you go for the best burger in the world? For the King of Kings, you go to Burger King.
Oh, goodness me.
And there actually is a very heavy burger in there,
Wow.
which I might eat later on.
Yeah. How long's it been sat in there? That's what I want to
It's
know.
been sat in there for about 2.5 hours.
That's good.
That's pretty fresh, isn't it? I mean, and we can always stick it back in the microwave, can't we?
Yeah, it's true. Very true.
Oh, yeah. So who's actually getting to eat this? You know, is there any like bribery that can go on here
I am open to offers if it's going to, you know.
Well, there's points on offer here. So
Very true.
Yes, it's yours.
lovely. That's what we were aiming at. Thank you very much.
Well, great.
Wow.
So if you guys all want to stick those on the table, the winner of tonight's show is going to be taking home all of these wonderful things. So, Rob, I hope you win for the burger's sake.
I hope it's already mine.
Well,
I'm taking
You
that.
might have to bribe somebody else
Yeah.
who gets it in the end. But shall we hand out some points whilst they put them on the tables?
Yeah, I'm gonna award points. Yeah, lovely, Dawn. Very nice. I'm gonna. Do we do this 5 down to 1 or 1 up to 5?
Let's do 1 to 5.
1 to
End on a high
5.
note. Why not?
Right. Okay. I'm actually gonna go in, even though it smells so good. I've got a fear I'm not gonna get it, so I'm gonna go with 1 for the burger. I'm gonna go with 2 for the rattle. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give Kim 3, even though I had to go at him for it. Dawn, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but I'm going to give you 4. But the winner has to be the glitzy, beautiful, speedy scooter.
All right, let's give it up for
Absolutely.
Nathan and his scooter. So let's just get up the scores on the screen so we can all see. Nathan is currently in the lead. But I think it's time for a proper task. So these guys all came in and we had some fun filming some fun tasks. So shall we take a look at our first one? Yeah. This first one is called From God's Perspective. Take it away. Hi, Dawn. Here's your task.
Told me I wouldn't need glasses for this.
How are you?
Thank you. Good, thank you.
Yeah, good. You ready for an outdoor task?
I am.
Good weather for it.
It is actually.
Yeah?
Perfect weather for it.
How
Blue
does this,
skies.
How does the English summer compare to the Zimbabwean summer?
Well, it's not the same. It's usually much, much hotter, but I'll take it, actually. I'll take it. And I don't like the heat as much.
Well, you came to
Flares
the
up
right
my
place.
eczema, so this is just right for me.
Hi Matt, how you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm liking this.
Yeah?
Very smart.
So-
You've been to Primark today?
Hello there, mate.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good sunny day?
Good. Yeah, it's very
Perfect
sunny.
weather for an outdoor task.
Indeed it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm to make the best dot-to-dot picture using only the cones in 5 minutes. And we'll see on the night what I've done. Okay.
Your 5 minutes starts.
Right. I think I need to go for some kind of.
I think we are going to see a little bit of a montage of all of these creations to start. Any words before we break in? No, that's a good sign. Right, let's fire.
I'd just like to say,
Go on.
the comment about what you are wearing in Primark, I thought was beautiful. That was fantastic. I've never seen you looking so good,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I've had a few compliments on how I've dressed already. Somebody said I look like a PE teacher on Teacher Parent Day, so that's a nice compliment. Thank you, whoever said that. I think it's time to move on.
Let's do
Let's
it.
move on, shall we?
Boom. I'm done.
that.
Great stuff.
Wow.
Who should we see first?
I think I would like to have a look at Dawn's first.
Shall we have a look at Dawn's?
Yeah, let's take a look at Dawn's.
Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah, everyone know what that is? You want to shout it out?
No. Husband, you're not getting any supper.
Bad luck to him.
What is it, Dawn? Do you want to tell her?
It's a dinosaur.
Of course it's a dinosaur.
Oh, it's a dinosaur. Oh,
Yeah,
brilliant.
Giraffe.
yeah. Great.
It's not a dog.
Shall we-
Dogs have a neck that long.
I think we can connect the dots as well. Should we connect the
Yeah,
dots
connect the
and
dots.
see what that looks like?
It's a bit poodly.
Poodly.
It's a bit.
Poodlesaurus.
Yeah, Poodlesaurus. Okay, we'll go with that.
Lesser known Poodlesaurus. Great. Who's next?
Jolly good.
I'll let the techies decide which one's next. Ooh, so this is Gracious's. It is a pair of glasses. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah?
I thought I wear glasses myself. 5 minutes think, why think hard?
Yeah.
So that's where the idea came from. You were thinking, what can I see in front of me? And it was your glasses.
God's POV for mine.
Very good. Shall we connect the dots? But I think we can already see what it is. It is a pair of glasses. Very nice.
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah, I like that. Very good indeed.
Not bad. Great.
Okay.
Next one?
Should we have just go in a row? Should we have Kim?
Yeah.
Let's
maybe.
take a look at Kim's. What did you do here?
Ooh. Now this is a tough one. Can anybody work it out? All right. Well played. Yeah. That's a good one. Shall we connect the dots? But I think yeah. Gee, somebody needed it across.
See if you've got the same idea as I do.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
Yeah,
That is
very
good.
good.
That is good.
Were you really under the impression if you go for like the super spiritual side of this, you're actually going to get more points? Is
I thought I'd show the other side of me.
You don't know me very well, do you?
Yeah, it was definitely a case of showing that there is a bit of spiritual stuff in there.
Yeah, great. Thanks,
Great.
Kim. We need a little bit of it tonight.
We do.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Not too much. Go on. Let's have
Well done,
Nathan's,
Kim.
shall we? Ooh. Any takers?
Yeah.
It's gone a bit quiet, Nathan. Would you like to explain?
Well, I kind of went on a similar idea to Kim, and what I tried to do was the Jesus on the cross, but I ran out of cones.
Shall we we'll connect the dots, make it a little bit more,
Yeah.
more obvious?
So it didn't quite work out how intended.
That's,
It's good.
wow. I have no idea what to say about that. Yeah, we'll have a word afterwards.
It is finished.
Thankfully.
And let's have the last one, shall we? This is Rob's. Any takers?
Space opera.
Space Hopper. Is that what you're going for?
No, I went for the biblical character Colin the caterpillar. Not only that, he's actually winking at us as well.
Very nice. Can we connect those up and see the wink in action? Very good.
Oh, yeah.
It is very good.
He looks a little bit like he's been eaten, to be fair.
Cool. Let's have all of those
Got a funny smile.
side to side. And Andy, please
Wow.
give out some points.
I mean, it's pretty tough on this one, isn't it? I think we're going to go 5 down to 1 on this one, and I am really pretty impressed with Dawn's Poodlesaurus. So I'm going to give Dawn 5 on this one,
Okay.
and then Kim, I really did like your cross, so we're going to go 4 on that. The glasses, 3 for Gracious, Colin the Caterpillar, and Nathan. I mean, really. Just the one for Nathan on this one. There we go.
Ouch. So that's 2 for Rob and 1 for Nathan. Let's see how that's affected the scores.
Let's take a look.
So Dawn takes the lead after the second half.
And all without cheating so far.
Yeah.
So what do you mean so far?
So far. We've got a few videos to get through, I promise. Shall we have another one?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have a second
This
task.
next one is inspired by Ecclesiastes 3. Hi there. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
You're still looking smart, aren't you?
I know.
I can't shake your hand. You're holding too many things, aren't you? Oh, there you go.
Always worth it.
How are you doing, Matt?
How you feeling?
Nervous.
Okay. Don't have to be. It's all fun and games. It's all from Malawi. Oh, hi, Dawn.
Hi, Matt.
How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
Good. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. You okay? Did you
very
hear
good,
me
thank
call
you.
you Matthew?
Matthew's fine.
Okay, good.
Usually when I'm in
Where do you
trouble,
need
but
me? I also have one name like that.
yeah.
Tanya Radzwa.
Tanya Radzwa. Did I get that right? Or
You did. Yeah, you
butcher
did.
it?
Yeah. It's as good as it will get.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'll just give you the task. I've got a task for you. Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Okay. Complete all tasks from 1 to 10 within 5 minutes.
The clock will not wait.
If you fail one task, go back to the beginning and start again.
The person who is furthest ahead with the tasks after 5 minutes wins.
All clear?
All clear.
All clear?
Not at all. Talk about pressure.
So a time for everything, a time to run, a time to walk, a time to sleep, a time to... Lots of things we're going to find out in the next video. But yeah, shall we just crack on? Yeah, let's do it. Let's watch our first video. This is Dawn and Rob. Ready to go?
Yeah, I think so. A time to build. Stack all 5 objects on top of each other. Only one object should be touching the table.
Architect's mind on.
It's one of those situations where people start screaming, isn't it? Don't do it like that, do it like this.
I'll consider that stacked. Right, task number 2.
Yes.
A time to laugh. Make Matt laugh. Right, I'm going to do a monkey impression.
Very good. Very good.
Do you know what? There's a time of day, according to Jess, when the word potato becomes funny. Potato. 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 Come on, potato. Come on.
Okay.
Potato.
A time to fold. Fold a piece of paper along the lines whilst wearing oven mitts. It must be good enough for Matt to approve.
Is that using the oven mitt? I think you've done a good job with that.
There we are.
Yeah. Good.
A time to rhyme. Tell Matt about your favourite holiday in 4 sentences. The sentences have to rhyme with the previous. If you're back at the task again, tell a different rhyme.
I once went on holiday to Bude, but I definitely didn't go in the nude. I stayed on the beach with towels in reach. And I didn't get into a feud.
In July, we're going to Kos. And I intend to dress like a boss. My wife said to me, stop talking dross. And I said to her, your hair looks like moss. A time to throw. Throw a rolled up sock in the washing basket. You get 3 attempts.
Throw this into the...
Oh, what?
No.
How many attempts do you get at this? 3 attempts.
Didn't say from where.
Oh, okay.
Back to task number 1 then, I'm afraid, Rob.
Time to go call someone they have to answer within 10 seconds. I'm going to be phoned upstairs.
It's not my problem.
Damn it.
Prepare to fail or fail to prepare? I think it's the other way around. Let me try that again. Fail to prepare or prepare to fail?
Come on, Mandy. Hello, I've got to go. I'm in the middle of filming Taskmaster, but thank you for answering the phone. Love you. Bye. Bye-bye. Catch a grape in your mouth. Little throw. Until the pirate pops up. I've never played this, so my kids never had this. Me, mummy. Here we go, see. Did I flinch? I did not flinch. I've rock, paper, scissors with war. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Back to the start, I'm afraid, Dawn.
No!
You've got 40 seconds.
This is quite demoralising.
No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it there.
I'm going to do a squirrel impression.
What? He's a man of many talents. You've got 20 seconds.
Oh, this is going to kill me, this one. Me and my wife went to Gran Canaria. Kid you not, I shouldn't share her. We took the boys with us. They had a great time too. We liked it so much, we're going to cost 2.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And that's your time up.
Make you laugh.
You've got 5 seconds.
I'm going to do a different... Oh, I'm not going to try and make you laugh. I did! Got you.
That's 5 minutes.
I was only on test 2 and I was nearly finished.
Let's give him a hand, shall we?
Amazing.
Great start. Dawn, you got all the way.
To the very last one. I'm never playing rock, paper, scissors with him ever again.
Notoriously...
Cheats.
No, I've got tactics. I'm a lot better at playing rock, paper, scissors than I am at not laughing. Potato. Don't know how that got... It gets you. It gets you. Don't know how. And Rob. Gran Canaria. That's an
Two things
ambitious.
that come out of this for me. One is I need to practice throwing.
Yeah.
And secondly, I need to go to rhyming school
Yeah.
or do a poetry course.
And thirdly, you need to not share your wife.
Yeah.
Is that
good?
I'm working on this.
You're working on it. That's good. Well done, mate.
Not sharing, I mean.
Yeah. So if we're going by how far we got, Dawn 2 and Rob has got 4 tasks complete. If we count that last one, you counting that last one?
We'll let them have it.
Okay, we'll have them out.
Yeah.
So that's 2 and 4 so far. Next up, we have our youngest and our oldest competitor. And let's just say their age might have a slight reflection in their attempt. Let's roll it.
Okay.
Going for the linear approach.
Yep. How'd you get a one-armed man out of a tree? You wave.
Ah, very good. You a fan of the double mitt, or would you prefer 2 singles?
Oh, I've never tried a 2 singles, to be fair.
Oh wow!
Always had a double mitt, man.
Oh, there you go.
I'll have to redo this one.
It's nearly your first minute gone, Kim.
Boom.
Let me have a quick look.
Look at that. Origami.
No pressure.
So, I went on holiday at the start, I thought, yay. And then I really thought about, I saw a tray and at the airport, and
I think I'm going to have to send you back. No, sorry, back to the start, Nathan.
Like that? Or...
That's fine with me. That's task 1 complete. Moving on.
no. Oh no. No. Boom.
So, Matt, do you know my life story?
I do not.
Oh, it's probably good. But one of the things to know is I am a master engineer. But I'm also a compulsive liar. And so as part
Well
of...
played. You've complete. Done.
Make Matt laugh.
It's a smart technique. You've got 2 minutes left.
Boom, dew proof.
Yeah. And that's half your time gone.
I like to go on holiday in France.
There you go. Start with that.
And when I got there, I did a little dance.
Very good.
Yeah. Then I even went on to do a prance. Even in...
Were you in a trance?
I was in a trance.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, I approve. Next task. Well done, Kim.
My favourite holiday was in Pembroke. Pembroke is in Wales on the coast. That doesn't rhyme. So, my favourite holiday in Pembroke, no, that's the wrong word, in Newport. In Newport, I learnt about a new sport. The sport was in a boat where I didn't wear a coat.
A time to throw. Throw a rolled up sock into the washing basket. You get 3 attempts. Boom. A time to call. Call someone and they have to answer within 10 seconds of hitting. My phone's upstairs.
You've got 1 minute.
Oh, let's go with...
Yeah, okay.
20 seconds.
Ringing, it's ringing, it's ringing, it's ringing.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Come on.
5.
Come on.
4.
Come on.
3.
No.
2.
No.
A time to call someone and they have to answer within 10 seconds of hitting the call, but you get it.
1.
He answered! Oh. Hello! 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 Hello!
And that's time.
Good evening. Goodbye.
Ever the talkative one, Nathan. Who did you call in the end?
Thomas.
Thomas. Represent. Yeah. Well played, well played. So that's 6 for Nathan, 6 complete.
6. Seriously good.
Yeah, and 5 for Kim. So even though the relaxed attempt still got pretty far. Maybe that's the way.
How much video was there actually of Kim doing that? If without editing it down, which I think you did though, how long would we have been here if we watched the whole thing?
Eleanor's just whispered in my ear,
So much.
So we're going to go with that.
But and I didn't realise we had a poet laureate among us, Kim.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, never try and rhyme anything with Pembroke.
Pembroke. Yeah, that was a dead end.
Ambitious, yeah.
Goodness.
So you might have noticed we've got 1 left. There is a reason. It's my favourite, I have to admit. I know I'm supposed to have favourites. Let's watch this video. Ready?
Yeah. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Make Matt laugh. Oh yeah, I have my favourite joke of all time.
How did that work? Oh, no, you've moved it. Wow, she's good. I was really trying hard.
I should have told you that.
Maybe you come back to it. A bit closer to the line if you can.
Okay. Doing my best here.
You a fan?
Judging me.
You're an oven mitt fan?
No.
You like a double oven mitt?
No.
You prefer two singles, right?
I use my hands.
Whoa.
I sometimes use the tea towel.
Tea towel?
Yeah. Like the dish towels.
No judgment. You've had 2 minutes. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Went to loo. The loo in Isle of Wight was good.
Okay.
Four sentences.
2 minutes.
Good swimming. A good swimmer is what I am now. Now is the time to go to the Cotswold.
I don't think any of that rhymed, Grace.
Wow!
Back to task one.
No!
Very sorry. Maybe be thinking of a story whilst you're doing this one.
I cannot rhyme anything. See, it was a church setting. They were trying to raise money for funds, and then men were supposed to give money according to how beautiful their wives were. Came to a part where a man gave £1, and the minister said, £1, yeah. Like, my wife is this beautiful. So the minister said, oh, your wife should stand up. And the wife stood up. And the minister said, oh, you should come back and get 50p change.
What rhymes with Lou? Who?
Lou.
Shoe.
Oh, yes,
Goo.
who. Yes.
And who?
I went
20
to Lou.
seconds.
Who did I stay with? Myth is what my mum says I tell. Telltale is what I used to be.
That doesn't rhyme!
They
I think I have to send you back some other word. And that's time up, I'm afraid.
No! That was just four. I tried my best.
You did try it, and that's all we asked for, so thank you.
And you did laugh at my joke. That's my favourite joke of all time.
Best joke so far.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gracious. Really
You're welcome.
Oh, let's give everyone a clap, shall we? That was great. Oh.
Brilliant.
I've seen that video about 5,000 times.
Does it make sense?
And I still laugh every time. It's brilliant. Thank you, Gracious. Thank you. Thank you.
Not impressed.
Any comment?
Not impressed.
No?
Well, that was something else. That was Gracious.
Yeah.
I'm really not quite sure what it was, but it was something very special.
Yeah, see, I'm going to use this excuse. English is not my first language while we're here.
That's fair.
So, rhyming, I thought I was supposed to rhyme the first word with the last word with the first word, so yeah, that's where it went wrong, but here we are.
Maybe we do need some bonus points, because to be honest, after we finished filming that one, Gracious did go and attempt every single one, and we had a lot of fun, didn't we?
We did,
Yeah, so maybe...
It was very relaxed. I quite enjoyed watching it, but yeah, I'm not sure how many points you're going to get for that one.
Well, technically she completed none at the end of the task. So we've got Nathan completed 6, Kim 5, Rob 4, who am I missing? Dawn 2, and Gracious 0. So 1 to 5 in that order?
In that order.
Great.
Absolutely.
So here, is that how it affects the scoreboard? So we've got a joint tie at 11. Wow. And then 6 and 6. Hanging on in there, you two.
I'm coming for you.
Great. Shall we have one last task before we have a little break?
Yeah, so this is task 3.
Task 3, let your light shine.
Beautiful.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Right.
Nobody asks me that these days. Would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
feet for hands, Matt.
Why?
Because I feel safer with my feet than I do with my hands.
Fair enough. Totally relevant to the task. Here it is.
Present a shadow puppet performance of your favourite Bible story. The most dramatic performance wins.
The most dramatic performance wins. I'm made for this one. This is me happy.
Okay. It's time to get crafty. You got some cards, some pens, some lollipop sticks.
Oh.
You can-
Oh wait. So, because I've never done a shadow puppet before, can you explain to me what I'm supposed to
Yeah?
do? Yeah.
So, make a
Is
puppet.
it like a sock one?
You can make a sock one. You
Oh,
can
can
make.
I use my
you can,
sock?
You can. Could do.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you could cut something out of paper which looks like something,
Yeah.
and then it will show up as a shadow. You could do that.
Oh, see, that would be okay. I could
Yeah,
try.
you could try.
Yeah, I could try.
Are you any good at arts and crafts?
Not that sort, but let's give it a go.
You can cut shapes out though, right?
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
That's what I'm thinking
Give it a
of
go.
doing.
You've got no
Okay.
time limit. You can
Oh, okay.
get creative,
Yeah.
have some fun. Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Great. Nathan, you sat there for about 4 hours, right?
My mind just went blank.
Oh, great.
Were there any other garments of clothing that you were thinking of using other than your sock to...
At that point, no.
Great. Cool. Shall we have our first one?
Let's take a look at the first one
Have a look at Nathan's shadow puppet performance.
after all of that thinking.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, there was a king called Nebuchadnezzar, and he was a very mean king. And there was a statue built of him one time, a great big statue towering over the town, and he wanted everyone to bow down to him, every single one in that town. But there was this one rebel called David. Daniel. Hello. And he did not want to bow down to Nebuchadnezzar because he was a follower of Jesus, God, and Nebuchadnezzar was not very supportive of Jesus. So Daniel refused to bow down to this statue. So one day, the king heard about this and did not like it. So he chucked Daniel in a lion's den. You're going in a lion's den. Anyway, so he gets chucked in a lion's den, and everyone expects him to be really scared and terrified. And you know, I'm sure at first he was, but one lion appeared, and the next, and then the next, and Daniel just stood there, and everyone was staring at him, thinking he was about to get eaten. But Daniel had faith in God, so he trusted God, and he prayed to him, and he befriended the lions. And although many people thought, he would get eaten, because of his faith in God, he was saved.
What do you think?
Oh, that was pretty impressive.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. Couple of
following
slip-ups,
story.
David,
David, Daniel.
Same
Yeah.
guy.
Also, I've realised now that Jesus wasn't around in that time.
That is true.
Yeah, you were a little bit early.
Depends,
pretty close.
Depends who you ask.
I'm wondering why the lions look like pumpkins. Apart from that, very good.
Strong start.
Yeah.
Well done, Nick.
Yeah, impressed.
That thinking time, good use.
Yeah.
Who should we see next? Shall we watch Kim's similar story?
Similar story. Okay.
Maybe.
Right, I'm going to tell a quick story about one of my biblical heroes, a prophet and all-round God-centered guy called Daniel, who lived in a time when he was under the leadership of one Nebuchadnezzar, who was a rather wicked emperor and had set up some ridiculously self-congratulatory things like worshipping statues of himself. Daniel, on the other hand, was a guy who regularly prayed to God, as we see. And he would probably have been kneeling rather than sitting there, but this hopefully will show the story a little bit. So Daniel had been caught worshipping God, not the statue of Nebuchadnezzar, and he'd been told he was going to be thrown into the lion's den. And in the lion's den is where he met Leo the lion. And Leo typically would have been a guy with a penchant for eating prophets or waiters or kings if they were thrown in the den. But Daniel was relying on God. He'd refused to worship a statue, and he decided he was actually going to trust in God. So Leo, for some strange reason, is confronted by this guy who's sitting there praying to his Father in heaven. And Leo, strangely, did not feel his appetite rising. And oddly enough, the next morning, Nebuchadnezzar had actually formed quite a level of respect for Daniel, so he came rushing to the mouth of the lion's den and shouted in, "Daniel, are you there? Are you still with us?" Expecting just to see the bones or the bits that Leo had not taken to eat. And as a result, Daniel was able to say, "Yes, I'm here." And Leo was able to sit there looking contentedly at his late night lunch. And strangely enough, Daniel was pulled out of the den, and Leo got back to doing the thing he liked most, which is eating people or other cuts of meat. So Daniel, to me, is one of those guys who really represents the ultimate in heroic behaviour in the face of really difficult situations. So take a bow, Leo, and take a bow, Daniel. That's my story.
Okay. Well, Kim, would you like to share with the room your relationship with brevity? Yeah.
So, I've got to say, I follow the Neil Kinnock school of thinking on this. Why would you use 10 words when 1,000 will do?
Remember that from our leadership meetings. Yeah. Congratulatory. Tell me a little bit about the word congratulatory. That was an interesting one as well.
It's a new word. Interestingly, when I was brought up in South Wales, we loved experimenting with words that were a mix.
We've already had the English isn't my first language argument. I don't know if we can have that again.
There's a lot shared with Zimbabwe.
Oh, no.
And South Wales. Not the weather, I should hasten to add.
I agree.
And I guess that's why Neil Kinnock became my sort of verbal. I'm trying to think of a word that I use in church. Verbal.
I knew I shouldn't have asked this question. Yes.
I just loved how there was limited movement from the shadow puppets, except for the bowing at the end. It was almost like you remembered right at the end. Oh wait, I need to move.
It was a very calm evening.
It was. Yeah.
Very calm.
Yeah.
So the whole, this is dangerous. Returning back to the brevity thing, is that where a late night lunch comes from? You wouldn't be having lunch, but it ends up being late.
Yeah, a bit of follow through, and maybe thinking about the next day. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your lovely story. Anyway, It was great to hear how you narrated that, even if the shadow puppets didn't move at all.
Yeah. Well, if you like, this one was very relaxed. This next one is very dynamic. I'm looking at you, Rob. Very dynamic. Shall we watch it?
Can I just say?
Oh, yeah?
I didn't use any props.
No? We'll find out.
I can't believe it. What was I thinking?
The Israelites and the Philistines were at war. There was a giant warrior named Goliath, and he was massive and really scary, and he wore huge armour, and everyone was terrified of him. Goliath was so big that everyone trembled with absolute fear. David was a small shepherd boy. Hello, my name's David, and I'm like a 5-year-old boy. He was more like a toddler. No one could believe that he was even remotely capable of fighting this huge warrior who was Goliath. Now, this shepherd boy had a great relationship with God. He loved the Lord with all his heart, and he believed that God would give him the power. He would empower him to be able to defeat the giant Goliath. They came upon each other and started fighting. My name's David, I'm gonna kill you, Goliath. No, you won't, silly little boy, little 2-year-old boy, I'll get you. And they started fighting, and Goliath pulled out a catapult from the back of his pocket, and he put in what looked like a conker, but it was actually a small boulder of very hard rock. And he fired directly at Goliath as he was praising the Lord, and Goliath just fell down dead. And that was the end of Goliath. Praise God, David had defeated the giant who was Goliath. I thank you. I thank you. Well done, Dave.
Highly impressive. I didn't know you were such a dramatic person, Rob. I've always had you kind of chilled out and relaxed.
I'm ambidextrous.
Genius.
There was a slight thing that we might need to check. You did say Goliath pulled out a catapult and shot Goliath.
That was down to the editing. That was he said he was going to sort that.
Oh.
And David was a toddler. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Goliath said he was a 2-year-old boy because he was so small, but in reality he was 18.
I think we need to work on our theology a little bit, don't we? But apart from that, very good, thank you.
Sermon series.
But for the lack of props, I thought he did a great job.
Did a great job. Yeah.
Right. Shall we go a little bit up north to Birmingham for the story of Jonah? Let's roll it.
Hello, my name's Jonah. And I was sitting minding my own business thinking about those dreadful, dreadful Ninevans when suddenly God said to me, Jonah, Jonah, go and tell the Ninevites all about me so they will be saved. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yes, says God, go and do it. So I looked at the sign. Tarshish one way, Nineveh the other. I thought, I'm not going to Nineveh, I'm going to Tarshish, so off I go. So I headed off in a boat, climbed on the boat. Well, that's me on the boat. And we sailed off to Tarshish thinking, you can't find me, God, I'm not going, God. And then the winds got higher and higher, higher. And oh my goodness, everybody was sick and it was really awful. So in fact, people got really cross with me on the boat and they said, there's somebody on here who should be on here. And I had to admit it was me. It's me. God told me to go to Nineveh and I'm not going to Tarshish. They said, you're not going to Tarshish now. And they threw me off the boat. Well, thankfully, God was on my side. So as I'm bobbing about in the water, bobbing about, bloop, I got swallowed by a giant fish. I'm in the fish and it's really stinky and it's really smelly. But don't worry, I wasn't dead, I'm still here. And I'm there for 3 days. Then one day, the giant fish comes up to the water. Funny enough at Nineveh, and he vomits me out onto the shore. So that's my story. I now have to go and tell these people all about God, even if I don't want to. The end.
Great stuff.
Interesting. Oh, tell me about the accent. Where did that one go?
What you're talking about? I don't have an accent.
We're kind of a cross between Punch and Judy and Monty Python.
Yeah, I was going for Monty
You do have a
Python.
very Monty Python-esque sound. And at the time I thought, I wonder if I get points deducted.
Well, she had the most props of anyone.
Most props, yeah.
She had
They
a
were
good,
pretty cool.
pretty good prop.
Pretty cool
You could,
puppet
yeah,
show.
you could tell what they were. Yeah,
Scare children to death, but a pretty cool puppet show.
Yeah.
yeah. The boat from Birmingham with the accent. It was a long way to go.
Birmingham to Tarshish.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
not seen it?
Obvious. Yeah, absolutely. Regular service.
Great.
Wow.
We've got one more.
One more to go. Let's have a look at this and then
more.
we'll do some scores.
It's gracious. Let's rock.
Ruteka nizokera kumsha kwako kuna mai na baba unaoanikwa. No, Mum, I'm not going back. Your people will be my people and your God will be my God. Oh, Ruth, my child, why don't you just be like your sister and go back? You find yourself another husband. I have nothing to give you. I'm not going anywhere. I'll come with you. Okay, let's go then. That's it?
Very good.
Great stuff.
The word is concise.
For which we are actually grateful. So, great stuff.
You're welcome.
We've had some really good ones in this round.
I think it was all pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really quite impressed.
Hard
It's not
to score.
really difficult to score.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all quite.
Glad that's not my job.
Yeah, great. Thanks, mate.
That's right.
That's appreciated. Well, let's have a look at the scores then. I think just because of dramatic impact, Rob, I'm going to give you top marks this time.
Yes!
Nathan, I loved your pumpkins. I'm going to give you 4. Gracious, excellent, 3. Dawn, 2. And Kim, I'm afraid. We needed a little bit more movement. I'm going to give you just a single point.
There we go. Shall we see how that's affected the scores?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Oh, Nathan's taken the lead. 15 points. Wow. It's all close though.
Okay.
Anyone's game.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that brings us to the end of our first section.
Yeah.
And we're going to have just an opportunity for some refreshments in a moment or two. But before we do that, we just want to tell you a little bit more about the reason that we're really here, which is because we're fundraising. We're wanting to really bless the partnership that we have out in Malawi. So I'd like you to take a look at this video.
May the Lord be glorified for our visitors.
Hey,
Hello. Greetings from Malawi. Yeah, we've had a great time with St. Peter's. We thank you for your prayers and for the partnership we have in Christ.
We've had fun with the leadership, Pastor Ande and all the leaders from St. Peter's. Wonderful time, and we're inviting all of you, come over to Malawi. We're looking forward to your coming. Yes, there's so much ministry that we can do together here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate
God
the
bless
partnership
you.
that we have with you people.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Fabulous. I'm going to ask Tim Goodall to come and join me for a moment. Come and take a seat, Tim. And just want to tell you a little bit about what we're going off to do. We are going to Malawi on the 2nd of June. We're coming back on Friday, the 13th of June. And we're going to be doing all sorts of things while we are out there. Tim, do you want to just tell us a little bit about some of those things? And I think the mic's on.
Is it? Yes.
And what we're looking forward to doing.
Okay, well, you saw the video from last year, which was an absolutely amazing time. We were out there for about 10 days or so, huge variety of activities, one or two which I didn't take part in because I went to see the university. But the blessing of just these people knowing that they're not forgotten and that people care for them and are interested in them is amazing. And to see the work that Hope Missions is doing as a holistic time in the villages. It's not just turn up, plant a church, move on. No, they will spend time. I think some of these villages have had Hope Missions in there for years, still developing missions, whether it's starting a nursery, whether it's providing healthcare, agricultural advice. All of these things provide a holistic approach to what Hope Missions does. So this year, we're looking to do pretty much the same. There's a leadership conference that I believe some of us are going to be speaking at. There's also a ladies' conference, I believe, as well as visiting villages. I think we've got time off down at the lake. You saw Lake Malawi there, absolutely beautiful. I have to say, I'm really looking forward to going. And we've got a bigger team this year because we've got Hannah and Vicky joining us, which is very exciting. And I think we're hoping next year, or next time we go, we can expand that a little more.
Absolutely. So we're a team of 6. We're going out for those days. We're going to be involved in all sorts of things. One of the things that we really want to do is continue to develop our relationships with people out there, go deeper with them, support them, encourage them. But there is also a financial basis to what we do to help provide, for instance, a roof on a nursery or a feeding program at the nursery, and all sorts of other things that we would love to do over time and develop with this partnership with Hope Missions. And so this evening, the proceeds from this evening will be going to that partnership that we have and investing into those lives of some of the poorest people in the world out in the villages outside Lilongwe in Malawi. And we can't wait to get out there. It's such a beautiful place.
Absolutely.
The warm heart of Africa. Yeah. It is great. You've got a shirt on this evening that is rather nice, very fetching.
Are you talking about the Warm Heart of Malawi one?
Well, I was talking about the one over the top.
Rather exotic top, yeah. This, you just caught a glimpse with a lady with a sewing machine. There was a gentleman helping her. He was her tutor, and he actually made garments for us all. And this was mine. I chose the fabric, and he made a shirt for me. Last year, it fit. I haven't tried buttoning it up yet. But yeah, I love this shirt. And it just reminds me of sunny Malawi every time I put it on.
We've got a whole bunch of stuff that we brought back from Malawi last time, like table runners and placemats and stuff on the table at the back. If you're interested in that, do go and take a look. And we're looking at developing all kinds of ways in which the church can support the work out in Malawi.
Can I also say that there is a picture as well that Lisa's brought along. So donations towards that will be gratefully received.
Fantastic. We've also got Hannah, our intern, running a half marathon this weekend, and she's being sponsored to do that, and the proceeds are going to Malawi. And if you would like to give this evening, above and beyond the money that you've already contributed through the donations for your tickets, there is a QR code that will appear while we just have some refreshments now, and will appear again at the end of this evening. We've got 10 minutes just to stretch our legs, grab something to eat or drink, spend some time with one another, and then we will continue our Taskmaster event this evening. Go and enjoy yourselves.
Right, I'll let you wait for me.
Well, welcome back, everyone. It is great to see that Kim is on the stage and ready to go. Great. Fantastic. Well, let's just have a quick reminder of our scores at the moment. After our first half, the scores look like this.
So we've got Gracious at the bottom with 9 points. Oh, don't give her too much sympathy. Rob with 11, Kim's got 12, Dawn with 13, but at the top of the table is Nathan.
Yeah, doing well, doing very well. I've been told I need to be harder on people. I'm not being like Greg. I'm being too Andy. So, so the second half we're going to have some harsher scoring, I think.
Ouch.
Okay. Just a reminder, you are able to go and get refreshments throughout the second half if you want to. So feel free to jump up and go and do that. Have we got a next task?
We sure do. We have got quite a fun task, I have to admit, and it's called Turn Water into Something. Let's watch the video, shall we? Hi, Nathan.
Hello.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I know, it's been a while.
Where's your tie?
I've only got burgundy ones.
You're joking.
So I thought it just didn't quite match the set. But
I'll get you a nice pink one for Christmas.
that'd be great.
Is that all
that
right?
would work a lot better. Oh. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, go for it.
Make the most elaborate miracle drink and sell it to the Taskmaster.
You can make an order of up to 5 ingredients.
It's the drink that the Taskmaster feels will create the most miracles wins. Okay.
So here's your water. Please turn it to something.
To wine. So the
would you like?
ingredients. What ingredients?
Okay.
What ingredients, I hear you ask. Anyone want to make any comments before we crack on?
This was the toughest part of it. Sorry, this was the toughest part. Working out ingredients.
Just a warning, if you're squeamish, watch out.
Little teaser.
Okay.
I like it.
Nice.
Well, shall we watch some people thinking about what they want to buy? Let's do it.
Have we got any lemon?
We could get some lemon.
Does the water count as an ingredient?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll have some waters.
Not tomato. Worcester sauce.
Yeah.
So it said lemon, honey, ginger. What else did we say?
Water. That's
Water.
4. It's a good job you don't have a job with numbers in, right?
Yeah. Wow. That was a dig.
Sorry. 4, 6, same thing.
Let's think. What else would one put in? Orange. Have we got some orange?
Orange juice, orange
juice. Orange juice.
With peel, with pulp.
Without.
No pulp.
Just
no
the
pulp.
juice.
Got it.
Yeah, just the juice. Yeah, a bit of sugar.
Oh, have some mint, please.
Mint.
Can I stick to that, or do you want another one?
I think 4's fine. 4's fine.
Yeah,
Let's
4.
do it with 4.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go get those ingredients and be right back. Okay. So a healthy start, I would say. Some juice, some lemon, some mint.
Kim likes a bit of sugar,
Bit of sugar.
so I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely needed sugar.
Yeah. Great. Should we watch Nathan and Rob make their order?
Let's find out their order.
I'm thinking about this now. Right now, when I was a kid at McDonald's, used to get a thing called root beer, and they stopped selling it years ago. It's an American drink, and I drank this root beer in McDonald's, and the first thing that came into my mind was this tastes like Germaline, which is an antiseptic cream.
Okay.
So if you've ever used it, it's really quite a strong smell, and it smells of root beer.
Okay.
So root beer is in there.
You want some Germaline?
Well,
make an order.
I think we could have the root beer and the Germaline.
Okay.
Or is that too much
of
a good thing? I don't know.
See if Tesco's got root beer.
A drop of lemon juice.
Lemon juice?
Might make it, have that bit of pizzazz in there.
We need to put some other things in there that are going to be really good to fight off a cold. So I'm thinking a little bit of Vicks Vapor Rub.
Okay.
Yeah?
To complement the
So that'll give it a
Germaline.
bit of a mentholated root beer.
Yeah.
Bit of sparkles.
Sparkles?
Sparkles, yes. Like fizz.
Ah.
Sparkles, yes.
Sounds great.
It's going
Sounds
to be
lovely.
I'm not so sure it'll be delicious, but it'll be healthy.
Yeah.
Now, can we crack an egg in there as well?
Yeah, I can crack an egg in.
Right. So a unicorn hair.
I'll see if I can find one of those.
I mean, a lot of magic comes out of unicorn hairs.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera. Aloe vera, we'll put a bit of aloe vera in there. Now, aloe vera comes in all different forms, doesn't it?
So it's got water and lemon juice. I think shavings of Parmesan cheese might be nice. I reckon that. Add a bit of dairy in there.
Yeah.
To finish it off. And
let's just put it in as an aloe vera protein shake.
Protein shake.
Yeah, let's get it in there.
Okay.
Beetroot.
Beetroot.
Yes.
That'll top it
That's
up.
always
nicely.
in fairy tales. I find.
Okay, we'll get those things and then we'll come back to you.
Cool.
There you go, done.
All right.
Now, what do you think?
Sounds great.
Try
We'll get your. I know we're going to get these ingredients for you. Don't you worry. We're going to make your drink and then you can sell it to the Taskmaster. You guys can see where this is going, right? Not everyone saw where this was going.
I want to know how you know what Germaline tastes like. Is it something that you've had, a little addiction to over the years or something? Or
You do stupid things as a child, don't you?
well, yeah, I certainly did. But tell me about yours.
Well, I think it was just an accident. I was just licking my arm the one day, as you do.
Yes, you do.
As
And
you
I
do.
got some Germaline put on fell off the bike sort of thing.
You often lick your arm.
Not daily, but a couple of times a week. I always put it in the diary,
Yeah.
And anyway, that led on to me going to McDonald's and getting the root beer. And then I went, hang on, wow, it's a pairing.
And so McDonald's is now. We had Burger King earlier. Now we've got McDonald's.
Sadly, McDonald's discontinued root beer in 1989.
It did.
So, what can you do?
Okay. Well.
Okay.
I think we should see some. We've had some ordering. Let's see some making of our drinks, or making of our miracle drinks. Let's watch Kim and Gracious making their drinks.
We have with us some honey. You rarely get warm honey. Oh, this is runny honey.
It did need to get microphoned. Microwave. Microwave. It's a nice lemon there.
Cut up this lemon. It's been specially matured in a furnace.
In a fridge for a few months.
Some ginger, some lemon, metabolism.
Yeah. Well, I think this lemon's determined not to be cut up.
Oh, it's going everywhere.
Base of water. I'm actually going to mix the sugar in first. This should be really tasteful.
Really, you should have warm water because cold water is not that cold water is not that good for your digestion.
Okay, let's get that in.
So stir it up a bit. Good colour, I would say. Must be the ground ginger. Oh, it smells good.
Bit more. Hopefully, your taste buds won't. God, that does smell weird. But anyway.
And then we'll add some mint.
Right, so here we have, as I say, this is a tropical citrus fruit as it might appear, a citrus fruit drink as it might appear in Worcestershire. So maybe Powick or Hereford or, no, that's a different county, isn't it? Oh my goodness, my geography's gone to pot since the two separated.
There you go, lemon, ginger, honey and mint. It can be a hot drink, it can be cold drink. It's getting warm outside, you can add a bit of ice.
So what it'll do is it'll bring real zing into your life, as well as that sort of desire to maybe feel, yeah, I need to investigate Worcester more.
Oh, I like that actually. I was not expecting to like it, but yeah, there you go. And this is good if you have a sore throat. This is good if you have a cold.
I need to find out more about where the different places are. Like Hereford is not in Worcestershire. Sure. And yeah.
I'll just say flu, but maybe not that much. If you're just having an unsteady stomach ache. So I think it might not solve all your problems, but it does the job. Cheers.
Amazing. Well impressed, Gracious. That actually looked drinkable, which was a good start.
Yeah.
Medicinal?
Yeah.
Healthy?
Something. I just thought, I told you from the start, smart thinking. I just thought something I drink all the time. And that's my miracle drink. So I won't sell you anything that I wouldn't have. I taste my own product.
And warm water?
Yes. Yeah, next time, please, Matt.
Sorry.
Warm water.
Yeah. We could get a lot of things. We could get very aged lemons. Sorry, Kim.
Yeah.
That was a...
It's not an aged lemon.
That lemon was tough.
It was about 3 months old, sitting in the back of our fridge.
Yeah. I'm going to say it tasted like it as well.
Yeah. But,
Kim, how much of your life do you spend lost?
Well, I think since the development of fairly accurate sat-nav, it's reduced quite a bit.
That's good. This is good. Yeah, that's encouraging.
yeah. So we're seeing two fairly drinkable drinks, I think.
Absolutely. I would probably try cautiously both of those.
Shall we just see some...
Let's see some more drinks.
Maybe not so drinkable drinks.
I think you know where this is going. I don't.
I do know where this is going.
Hello. So here are the ingredients.
Right, we're going to start with 1 free-range egg.
Got to be free range.
Not any old free-range egg, a white free-range egg, okay?
Nice.
Voila!
Well, we couldn't quite get unicorn hair, so we've got E or hair, which should do the trick.
Yeah, it's close enough, I think.
We're going to use some Germaline now, okay? Now, if I open up the root beer, because I want you to really experience this at first hand, okay? So these two things smell identical.
Okay.
Matt.
Yeah, I believe you.
Let's start with water. The base.
Oh my days.
Same thing. Wow.
Just,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know. If I blindfolded you now, you wouldn't have
I
a
wouldn't be
clue,
able to
would
tell
you?
which one's which, no. Do you drink all the water you're supposed to in a day?
Yeah, I do,
2
I do
litres?
actually, yeah.
Good lad.
2 litres.
That's very good.
And as Jesus famously taught, he turned water into wine. And I'm going to turn water into beetroot.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow, it's looking good.
Wait. A few more.
Do you like beetroot?
No, not really, no. I just...
It's a shame.
I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight.
Good.
This is our aloe vera protein. Bunky. I think I've just come up with a new product. Look at the consistency, it's beautiful.
Extra point for that. Definitely.
abracadabra, zibbity zoo, get this hair out of you.
Wow. Whew. This is going to do wonders.
Now that's starting to come together, isn't it? Right. Now, root beer.
Nice little flourish.
I appreciate it doesn't look too great at the moment, but watch this. It's like an anemic beer, isn't it, right? I'm just going to top up with the root beer. I present you with the elixir of life.
Great. Now, what kind of miracles is this going to do? Please sell it to the team.
Well, why don't you try it and find out?
Yeah, it's doing something, all right?
Yeah. You feel it?
I've had worse.
Wow. Well, gentlemen, I am really, well, to be quite honest, disappointed with both of you. Jesus gave this example of turning water into wine. You've picked that up. You've heard that he says in the Bible that you will do even greater things than these, and this is what you've come up with. I'm very disappointed. Explain what you were doing.
Mine's a herbal remedy.
Right, but for what?
I'm thinking about patenting that drink,
Yeah.
making millions.
What's it going to do to you? I mean,
Well, the day after, not only was I frequenting the loo, well, let's not go into that, but I've got more hair on my chest, and my hair's glossier. The only trouble is, all the hair's grey.
Tell me why putting an egg in it makes it French. Voila. Were you aiming at a French drink? Is this what they do in France?
I didn't want to leave it off.
Oh dear. Oh, you just lost a point for that alone.
What about unicorn hair?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Where did you find it?
Genius. What?
Where did you find the unicorn hair? We've got some of them at home.
Well,
We got a hair from Eeyore instead, from Winnie the Pooh.
Eeyore. Eeyore hair.
Eeyore.
You are aware Eeyore wasn't a unicorn?
Yeah, it was the closest we could find.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We were running around, but we didn't run around that hard.
Yeah, you would have to work pretty hard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's...
Yeah, we kind of have left somebody out, haven't we?
We have.
Do you want to know why?
I'm sure there's a good reason.
There's
Shall we
a good
find out
reason.
why?
Yeah, let's do it.
With what?
With whatever you like. You can make an order of 5 ingredients.
What, anything at all that's in the room?
Anything to turn this water into a miracle drink. Doesn't have to be in this room, could be Tesco's, could be church coffee
How
shop.
long have I got?
As long as you like. No pressure.
Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yes. Oh, some of that, and some of that. Miracle drink, you say?
Miracle drink, yeah.
I'm not running around the church. This will do nicely.
Lots of thought went into that, didn't it?
Yeah. I wasn't going any further than across the road to the fridge. I'll do.
Yeah.
So what was in your mind at this point, Dawn? What were you hoping to develop in this?
I'm a storyteller. I told him a story about my drink.
We do get a good story coming
You
up.
get a good
Do we?
story.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we,
yes.
shall we hear the story?
Well, let's look at everyone's orders first. So we've got cream, tropical juice, lemonade, iced tea, mustard for Dawn. What else have we got? Root beer, germaline, vapor rub, raw egg, aloe vera. That's a fun one. Lemon juice, sparkles, which we didn't get champagne, it was lemon juice. Unicorn hair, Parmesan cheese, and beetroot. Water, lemon, honey, ginger, and mint. I know which one I'd prefer.
Yes.
And
it's not a
lemon, Worcester
difficult
sauce,
choice.
orange juice, no pulp, definitely no pulp, and sugar. Some nice drinks there.
Well, some.
Some, yeah.
Yeah. Not all.
Right, shall we continue
Let's
on this journey of drinks?
I want to hear the story from Dawn.
Let's hear the story.
When you go on holiday to Bude, like I do, okay, one of the things you really, really like when I'm in Bude on holiday is an ice cream. So I'd start by putting some cream, it's like that represents the ice cream. Some fruit juice, Not too much. Maybe just a dash more. Honestly, truly, it's normally got gin in, but don't tell the church leaders.
No.
Because it's hot imbued most of the time.
Iced tea's the way to go.
Iced tea's the way to go. See, it's beginning to look, if you're a Harry Potter fan, it looks like butterbeer, doesn't it? It's a miracle. The man will come round with some pop. I really want some pop. Who doesn't love going for a burger on the seafront?
Very true.
So to make it the representative of my miracle, just a little hot mustard.
Yeah.
In here, you have a holiday in a glass. I hope you can see with me what it would be like to be on the seafront in Bude and how wonderful Bude is, whether you're having ice creams, iced tea, hot lemonade, or a nice burger to finish with.
Thanks, Don.
There you go. Taskmaster, this is the winner.
And then here's your second part.
Second part, okay. Oh, you are kidding me.
Drink your miracle drink.
Oh, now I have to drink it.
The fastest wins.
Your time starts now.
Yeah.
What, as in?
Clink, clink.
Oh, thank God for that.
How was that?
Zingy.
That is unbelievably delicious.
Wow.
I've got really fresh breath. That's all I can say.
Well, thanks, Rob. That was.
Do you mind if I have a bit more root beer?
Wow.
I think I'm going to be having a pint of ale when I get home.
Yes, good idea. Thanks, Rob.
There's still something in there. Why am I drinking out of that glass? What's wrong with me?
Let's give him a hand, shall we?
Well done, guys. Commitment to the cause. I was going to say, no humans were harmed in the creating of these videos, and then Rob, you did that.
Yeah.
Was anyone harmed?
Well, it was short term. 48, 72 hours, and then I was okay.
Yeah, I just think if anyone gets an invitation to go with Dawn and probably Tim on holiday, you just might want to think twice. On your own.
Do you want some times?
Yes.
So the fastest to drink their drink was Gracious, with 8 seconds.
Very good.
Then we had Kim with 9 seconds, so very close. Dawn, 11 seconds. Nathan, 15 seconds. And Rob, you took 22 seconds.
Come on.
But
There's no great surprise.
you did take a long time to contemplate whether you should drink it or not, so I'll give you that.
So those are the scores.
So
that's how it goes in. So you should have thought about it at the beginning before you went and dunked a whole load of Germaline straight in there. But yeah, I think we have Gracious as the winner in that round. So well done, 8 seconds. You were very sensible, created a very drinkable drink. Do you have a name for your drink?
No. Sorry to disappoint.
A marvelous
The
McGovern.
lemony mean tea. You can call it that.
Great.
Lemony mean tea.
Lovely. Okay, so have we got the scores for
think so.
us?
So it's getting really close to the top.
Seriously tight.
Yeah.
Nathan is still out ahead.
Do we give any bonus points for Rob? I mean, he did do that.
What do you reckon, guys?
25 bonus points.
What, 1 or 2? 2? 1?
I don't think it's going to make any difference, to be fair. So
I'm going to make this an audience choice, and we're going to go with 2. So 2 extra points for being quite that ridiculous. Well done.
One for the Earth and one for the Joker.
1 for the Earth. Yes.
That puts it nice and tight. That's good.
Look at that.
Just in time, I think, for our final video task of the evening. Gracious thing, what was that task?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what it was.
Should we find out what task that was? Let's do it. Hi, Nathan.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Here you go. Hello.
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 Yeah.
How's your task?
Thank you very
Across the
much.
spot.
This feels very serious.
Perform a well-known worship song using only one type of sound from your mouth. You cannot use any words.
If another contestant picks the same song as you lose a point.
If someone makes the same sound as you, you are disqualified. The most impressive rendition wins.
I'm going to have to do actions.
Great.
Okay, so this is picking up on our worship night, Echoes of Jericho.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the next Echoes of Jericho. It's going to be the 5 of these guys leading us all the way through.
Yeah, I hope so. We're going to hopefully get everyone to feature at the next event, if that's all
Beautiful.
right. I'll get your guys' opinion on whether we should do that or not. We're going to start with Dawn. Dawn was filmed in a different location, and I'm glad we did, because the sound just needed that acoustics, didn't it?
I think it did. I think you'll be amazed at what I can
This
manage.
is great. Let's watch this.
What were you thinking?
Can I join the worship group then?
Somewhere else, yeah. Absolutely.
Great.
You're all going to go home and practice.
Yeah.
So Matt asked you to create a noise, and you chose to go with that one. How did we land there?
Well, I could have hummed nicely, but I don't do things nicely, do I?
Did we all get the song? We all know what the song was?
Thank
Amazing,
you.
great. That's good. Good. Yeah. So that's a tick the box.
Tick the box.
Yeah?
Okay.
Should we tick another box?
It can tick your box if you like. I'm not sure it ticked any boxes for me.
Let's tick some boxes with Kim.
Da 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 da
Wow. Wow. Anyone got a clue what that was? Oh, well done.
What was it, Kim?
Manchester.
Well, he's going to say that now, isn't he?
Because there's one person who recognised a song that might have had something to do with a worship song.
Great. Majesty is on the Dadas. I loved it. I loved it.
There was definitely something a little bit sort of monastic about that.
You know me, Andy, that is me to a T. Monastic.
Right.
Okay.
Let's have Nathan next. Who let the dogs out? Woof 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 woof. Woof 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 woof. Woof 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 woof. Woof 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 woof. 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 Woof 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 woof. Woof 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 woof. Woof woof. Woof 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 woof. Woof 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 woof. Woof woof woof.
Do you have any idea what that was, Nathan? You don't need to tell me. We'll ask you. But I'd just like to know whether you have a clue what you were doing there, or
he is a drummer.
There was an idea behind it.
There was an idea behind it.
Yeah.
Do you want to share what that was?
Well, how about you guess?
Okay. Anyone got that?
Not looking
not
good.
Not one
Nathan.
person.
Who let the dogs out?
Not exactly a well-known worship song.
I think I know what it is.
Go on.
I think it's I raise a hallelujah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woof 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 woof. Right?
Yeah.
There we
So
go.
the whole concept of the dog thing. Is there any particular?
I don't know. It's the
Okay.
first thing that popped into my head. I hope no one else would do it.
We'll pray for you.
Andy? Oh, it's looking better now, isn't it?
No, it's really not.
Great. Let's move on, shall we? Let's do Gracious. Gracious, you're up next.
What do you make of that?
I thought it was brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
The voice of an angel.
People were singing along, but that's how good it was.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah. I think we know what it was.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good start, isn't it? Yeah.
Good, take it up.
Yeah. Started fairly high. Yeah. Okay.
It's a skill.
So
Sometimes you forget the words and you need to just fill in, and I'm going to do that from now on. Just.
Yeah.
Just
great.
be careful not to raise your head, your nostrils will show.
Writing that
Just
down.
make a note of that, Matt.
Yeah, thanks.
I think I'll do
No
the same.
nostrils. We've got one left. Last one. The
Okay.
human kazoo. This is good. This is good. Ready? There you go.
Wow. Tell us about these human kazoo thing. Is this something that you've been blessed with throughout your life, or
I've been doing that for the last 38 years. No.
Constantly.
I was about 4 or 5. I've done that for about 46 years.
Wow. Wow, your poor
But
family.
I've never made any money out of it. It was never a career, you know what I mean? Until now.
Wow. Wow. So,
I need some points.
we need a few points. I don't know what to make of this, to be quite honest. How do you score this?
We could let them score it.
Shall we? We could let them score
Up
it.
to you. You're the Taskmaster.
It's a risk, isn't it? I mean, look at them.
And I don't know how we do that.
Okay, you're gonna. The biggest noise is gonna get the 5 points. So if you want it to be Dawn, I want to hear you now.
A very supportive husband in the front row.
Yeah.
1 point.
Okay, Gracious. Let's hear it for Gracious. Okay, got to keep a track of this. So, okay.
I'm thinking.
Kim, if you want Kim to get the 5 points, I want to hear you now.
Yes, Kim!
Or it's not exactly overwhelming, mate. Nathan with a woofs.
That got loud. That did get loud.
And Rob, if you want Rob to win, I want to hear you scream. Okay, so points-wise in this round, I think we've got 5 points for you, Rob. It's enthusiasm, human kazoo. I mean, what more could you want? Beautiful, absolutely fantastic. Then I think we've got Nathan. Then I think we've got Gracious, and then Dawn, and then Kim. Well done, guys. All of you, real commitment to the cause there. And I really did quite enjoy yours, Gracious. The gentleness of it, I was quite into that. I felt quite peaceful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shall we see how that's affected the scores?
Let's see.
Let's
see. Wow.
It's close at the top. We shouldn't have given Rob those 2 bonus
Silver
points.
medal.
Yeah. That's changed things quite a bit. And Rob has made a real jump forward, hasn't he?
He has.
Okay.
That Vicks Vapor Rub saving the day. Right, we've got
Over to
one
you.
more task. Oh, only one more task. It's all right, it's fine. And our competitors have no idea what this task is. And so I'm going to get... Nathan, would you read this final task for us?
Pick an object from the bag. You must explain an everyday object as if it were a powerful metaphor for the gospel. The best analogy wins.
Okay.
Ooh. So, I've got a mic for you. We're going to start with Dawn. Let's start ladies first. Pick a random object. Oh. And come right into the middle. You've got 30 seconds to explain the gospel using a Welsh money box dragon thing. Your time starts now.
Well, the gospel is all about being saved. And look, you can save things in here. And the Holy Spirit is a deposit. And the deposits, you can put your deposit in your bank savings. And then at some point in the future, that's going to be cashed in when you go to heaven. And you've had your deposit, the Holy Spirit, you hand it over, and you're saved.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. Didn't even need the full 30 seconds. Gracious.
Anyone here want to make a commitment right now? Just
Stand a little bit closer to the front. Ooh, what's that? You know what they are?
Yeah, jump.
That's good. Yeah, just checking. Right, go for it.
Am I starting? Oh, yeah, there we go. Best way to start your life is with God. Whenever the power of your battery runs dry, the best place to go is God. He has given us tools to use. He doesn't have to speak to you with his voice. You can read his word. You can talk to the people in this room. You can talk to Andy, signposting. So best way, ever run out of battery, go to God, hold these and say, God, here I am. Charge me up, start me up. Let me get my day started. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Preacher woman.
Great job.
Wow.
This has been good. Good task. Ready? Kim? Sorry, the Welsh dragon's already gone.
Oh, dear me. Right, okay.
Oh.
What do we got here? I have no idea.
It's upside down. It's a little gong door.
It's a gong. This is good.
30 seconds. Starts now.
Right, good. God welcomes everybody into his kingdom. even this English gonk. Sadly, it's not a Welsh gonk because God prefers Welsh gonks. But I've got to say that when you meet gonks in heaven, just know God doesn't really differentiate between them. Okay? We're all on an equal footing in front of God.
That's time. Very good.
Wow.
Very good.
Decent spiel, terrible theology, but thank you, Kim.
Nathan, pick your item. What's going to be left? Interesting.
So, tissues, they're often used for wiping up tears. And even if you're down in the dumps and feeling sad, God can come along and wipe them up and make you happy again. And you'll be saved from God. And so God is like a tissue.
Very good. 20 seconds was all we needed. Well done. Last but not least. What's in there?
I thought you were going to stick that on my head then. So this is it.
If this goes well, you're preaching on Sunday. So,
What is that? What is
I could have done with this for the
shadow
puppetry, couldn't I?
It's a Spider-Man octopus.
Well, this is like a 2-in-1, isn't it? Because it's like an octopus. We were talking about octopus energy earlier on, which is a very good gas electric utility supplier. Others are available. And this is quite weird. Spider-Man octopus. What am I meant to say? Anyway, Spider-Man's got superpowers. He's got webs and all that, yeah. And God gives you that full armour of God. Amen.
Amen.
you're not preaching on Sunday.
Yes, that worked.
Is that all you have to do?
Preaching stuff, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is if you just get given that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got one more. Do you want to give it a go?
Definitely not.
There's one more item.
Oh, crikey.
Go on. Are we ready?
Oh, no. Oh.
A very underripe banana.
Okay, God loves us, and he gives us the fruit of the Spirit. Because he loves us, he wants to bless us, he wants to strengthen our lives, he wants to give us all that we need. And what this represents is the goodness that God is and wants to bless us with and pour into our lives. And so he gives us his fruit. We mustn't take the fruit from the tree of life. We must live as he wants us to live. And that is by eating bananas and trusting him.
Brilliant. Wow.
He's preaching Sunday.
Very good. Wow. If only his Sunday services could have been. Just kidding. Sorry. You've got to give some points.
I've got to give some points now. Yeah. Wow. What a preaching team.
Yeah.
Goodness me. Okay. I think we are. Rob, you were just moving up. You're doing so well.
I was pretty lame, wasn't I? Let's be honest.
And then you were given a Spider-Man octopus, and it all kind of, went to jelly. So I'm going to give you 1 point. I'm sorry, 1 point for that. Kim, decent effort. Kept reasonably to time once we stopped you. I'm giving you 2 points. Dawn, you were first up. Did well, responded quickly, good imaginative idea, going to give you 3 points. Nathan, yeah, liked it, like the whole drying up our tears angle that you approached your mini sermon on there, going to give you 4 points. And Gracious, one of our preaching team nailed it yet again, going to give you 5.
Brilliant.
So,
that means we have a final score, final
score time.
winner. Let's find out.
How does it look?
Let's find out, shall
Let's
we?
see.
Our final scores are looking like this, which means Nathan is our winner. Well done, Nathan. You get to keep your scooter.
Does that mean I get robbed Burger King?
Yep.
No, you gave that to me. That's mine. You can have it. You deserve it more than I do.
Brilliant. This has been a lot of fun. Thanks very much, everyone, for coming.
Been a great night. Prizes.
Yeah, they're all there for you, Nathan.
Do you want to go and grab them?
The credits are going to roll. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you all for involved. Anything else to say before we wrap up?
Massive thank you to you and Eleanor for the idea, the drive, the energy, the creativity, and the amount of sheer work that you've done. Thank you for blessing us with a special night and making it a really good time. That does bring the evening to a close. If you do want to continue to give, you will see the QR code up on the screen in a few moments. We will be sharing updates from our trip in a couple of weeks' time. We'll let you know how you can engage with that. And we have got a little video just to wrap things up to give some credit. A massive thank you to our contestants. They were amazing. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for being such good sports. That's a wrap. Bless you all.